Dear students, now we shall discuss the next concept, that is criteria for a similarity of triangles. Already we know the criteria for congruent triangles. Those are SAS, ASA, congruent triangles. Already you know some criteria for congruent triangles. Here also there are some criteria for similarity of triangles. Okay. So which type of triangles you can say similar triangles? Already we discussed there are two conditions. One must be the corresponding angles must be same. So here first I will take two triangles ABC and DF. ABC and another triangle I will take DEF. DEF. These are the two triangles. If you are going to say these two triangles are similar, first condition is what? Corresponding angles must be equal. Means angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, and another one is angle C is equals to what? Angle F. These two angles I have taken, these two angles are equal and these two are equal. So next the last one, this is also equal. First condition. Then second condition is what? Corresponding sides are in the same ratio. It means AB divided by DE. AB divided by DE is equals to BC divided by EF. BC divided by EF. This is equal to AC divided by DF. AC divided by DF. If these two conditions are holds good, then these two triangles are what? Similar triangles. Now how we can write symbolically? Triangle ABC similar to this is a similar symbol it is. Similar to triangle what? DEF. Okay? DEF. Here one thing you should remember, if I write like this, triangle ABC is similar to triangle EDF, this is wrong. According to this given condition, this will be the wrong. So corresponding vertices you have to see. For the angle A, D is equal. For angle A, D means for the vertex A, I should take vertex D. Then for the angle B, it is E. For the angle B, it is E are equal. Means for the vertex B, you should take vertex E. E, B. Then for C, F. For C, F. Okay. Like this one you must write. For congruency, no need of writing like this. If two triangles are congruent, I can write triangle ABC is congruent to, like this. Congruent to what? Triangle DF. Instead of this DF, you can write EFD or FED, anyone you can write. But for similarity, you cannot write other than this DF. You have to see the corresponding vertices. Okay. So then only it will be the right. You cannot write like this or FED. Okay. This is the only possible way to say them as what? Similar. Okay. You have to see the corresponding vertices. So this is what then you can say that these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay. In congruency also you have studied some criteria. Here also some criteria are there. So the first one is AAA similarity criterion. AAA angle similarity criterion. Similarity criterion. Okay. So here in AA is nothing but what? AAA is nothing but we can write AA also. Instead of saying AAA similarity criterion, you can say it as what? AA similarity criterion. Why? Angle means if three angles are equal, that is similarity for that is criterion for similarity. If three angles are equal, instead of taking these three angles, you can take two angles also. Why? Because if two angles of two triangles are equal, then the third angle also must be equal, because angle sum property. So instead of saying AA similarity criterion, you can also say it as what? AA similarity criterion. So in the examination they will ask, state and prove AAA similarity criterion, or they may say AA similarity criterion. Maximum they will say this only, AA similarity criterion. Both the same only, same procedure you can follow. Okay, let us prove for let us give the proof for AAA similarity criterion. Okay, next, AAA similarity criterion, we have to prove it. The statement is what? If in two triangles corresponding angles are equal, because three angles are equal, AAA. So corresponding angles means all the three angles are equal. Then their corresponding sides are in the same ratio, and hence two triangles are similar. Okay. So this is a given condition. What they given? Corresponding angles of two triangles are equal. We have to prove that their corresponding sides are in the same ratio, and hence the two triangles are similar. We have to prove. Okay. So if suppose they ask only AA, so we have to write the statement like this. If in two triangles, two corresponding angles are equal, because if they said AA, only AA, two corresponding angles are equal, then their corresponding sides are in the same ratio, and hence two triangles are similar. Okay, the same statement only, but you can add here two. Okay, because AA they given, two angles they given. Okay, first while proving AA similarity criterion, I will explain you how to write the proof for AA. Okay, so maximum 99% similar only. So some one or two statements will be changed. Okay, I will explain how we can write for AA similarity criterion also. Okay, now first I have to give given. I will take first given what? So given, first I will draw two triangles, ABC and DF. So this is triangle ABC. Now this is another triangle. So this is triangle DEF. Okay. Corresponding angles are equal. Given, I have to take corresponding angles. All the three corresponding angles are equal. I have to take first. Given is what? Corresponding angles are equal means angle A is equals to angle D I will take. Okay. Then angle B is equals to angle E, and the next one, angle C is equals to angle F. I have taken the corresponding angles are equal. This is given. What we have to prove? What we have to prove? We have to prove corresponding sides are in the same ratio first. Then automatically you can say two triangles are similar. If to say two triangles are congruent, similar, we have two conditions. First one is corresponding angles must be equal. They given it. Okay, they given corresponding angles are equal. They given. Second condition is what? Corresponding sides are in the same ratio. I have to prove it now. Okay, so I have to prove corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Then automatically you can write two triangles are similar, because to say two triangles are similar, there are two conditions. First condition is corresponding angles are equal. Second condition is corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So first condition given. Second condition we have to prove. What is that? Corresponding sides are in the same ratio. AB divided by DE. AB divided by DE is equal to BC divided by EF is equal to AC divided by DF. Okay, this is we have to prove. So then automatically you can write what? Triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. Okay, so for A, D have taken, for B, E have taken, for C, F. Okay, like this I should take. Okay, to prove is over. Next, construction. Okay. Now here I'll take the point P and Q. I'll take 2 points P and Q on the side D and DF, such that DP is equals to AB and AC is equals to what? DQ. In that way I have to choose 2 points on DE and DF. Now let us join this first. Okay, so I joined PQ. consider, let us take 2 points P and Q on the sides what, DE and D, D and DF respectively, okay, such that AB is equals to DF, AB is equals to DP, not DF, AB is equals to DP, and AC is equals to what? AC is equals to DQ. Okay, I have to choose P and Q such that DP is equal to AB and AC is equals to DQ. In that way only I have to choose. Then join what? PQ. So this is all about what? Construction. Now if suppose they ask for only AA, this is all about AAA. If they ask for AA, what? How we can write? So statement already said, you can add 2 here. Then that is a statement for AA similarity criterion. Then here you can take any 2 angles first. Given is what? Because 2 corresponding angles are equal. You can take these 2 first. Leave this. Okay. So angle C is equal to angle F. They have not given because only 2 angles are equal this side. Then proof is same. Okay. So this is also same. Here we have to add what? Instead of adding here, you can add here only. So given is what? Angle A is equal to angle D, angle B equals to angle E. By angle sum property, here you can write by angle sum property, angle C is equal to angle F. Okay, you can write. If they ask for AA, okay, given is only these 2 angles. Now third angle is also equal. Why? Because we have to give the reason. By angle sum property, angle C is equal to angle F. You can add one statement here. Okay, only that is for AA. Okay, what we have to add here? By angle sum property, angle C is equal to angle F. You can write. Remove this and you can write here. Okay. This is all about given, prove, then construction. Next, this to prove. Then let us give the proof for this. In triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. Okay. In these 2 triangles, DPQ and ABC. Now here, angle A is equals to angle D. Can I write? Because this is given condition. Angle A equals to angle D. And also, we constructed PQ in such a way that DP is equal to AB and AC is equal to DQ. Now AB is equals to what? DP. Then AC is equals to what? DQ. Okay, this is all about construction. Now by SAS congruency, SAS congruency, you can say that these 2 triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ. Okay, so these 2 triangles are congruent. Here you can write a PDQ also, no problem, because this is congruency. So because SAS congruent rule, SAS congruent rule. Okay, this is condition. Now by CPCT, if these 2 triangles are congruent, by CPCT I can write angle B is equals to angle P. Angle B is equals to angle P. And angle C is equals to what? Angle Q. So this is by CPCT. Okay, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Now, if angle B is equal to angle P, this implies Now already we proved that we taken angle B is equals to angle E. Angle B is equal to angle E. Then automatically I can take angle B is equal to angle P is equal to angle E. Angle P is equals to angle E. Okay. So they given here angle B is equal to angle E. I have proved that angle B is equal to angle P. Therefore these two angles are equal. And now similarly here also angle C is equal to angle Q is there. Angle they given that angle C is equal to angle F. Again these three angles are equal. Angle C is equal to angle Q is equal to angle F. Okay. Now means these two angles are equal. Okay. These two angles are equal. Now from this condition, what I can write? PQ is parallel to EF. How? Why? Because corresponding angles are equal. Then PQ is parallel to EF I can write. So corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. Angles are equal. Okay. I have proved that PQ is parallel to EF. Now, by BPT, basic proportionality theorem, or by Thales theorem, if PQ is parallel to EF, then what I can write? dP divided by P is equal to dQ divided by QF. If a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle in a distinct points, it divides other two sides in distinct points in the same ratio, means dP divided by P is equal to dQ divided by QF. Okay, that is by BPT. Now by BPT, okay, PQ parallel to EF. Now by BPT I can write, what I can write? dP divided by P. Now by BPT I have written like this. Now let us take reciprocal. Take reciprocal. Take reciprocal. Okay. That will become PE divided by dP is equal to QF divided by dQ. Next, we can add 1 on both sides. Okay. So already we proved. So PE divided by dP plus 1 is equal to QF divided by dQ plus 1. Next, take LCM here. PE plus dP divided by dP is equals to QF plus dQ divided by dQ. PE plus dP, PE plus dP, that is equals to what? DE divided by dP is equals to DF plus DQ. DF, not DF, I think so it is. QF it is. QF plus DQ. QF plus DQ, that is nothing but what? DF. DF divided by DQ. Now DE. So D I'll write as it is. DE divided by DP. In place of DP, can I write AB? Because we constructed PQ in that way. That is DP is equal to AB. So in place of DP, I'll write what? AB is equals to DF. Right as it is. DQ is there. So DQ, or it is DQ is nothing but what? AC divided by AC. Okay. Now here. Again can take reciprocal. What is that? AB divided by D. AB divided by D is equal to AC divided by DF. AC divided by DF. While taking PQ is parallel to EF. I got AB divided by D, AC divided by DF. So these two sides are proportional, I proved. Similarly, if we take this PQ is parallel to DF like this. If we take PQ parallel to DF, we will get what? AB divided by ED, BC is equal to BC divided by EF. So another two conditions, two ratios will be same. If suppose you draw PQ parallel to D like this, then what you will get? CB divided by FE, then CA divided by FD. Okay. Since I draw PQ parallel to F, I got this. If you draw PQ parallel to DF, another two sides will get. Again, if you draw PQ parallel to D, another two ratios will get. Combining all those three conditions, I can write similarly. First, I'll write like this. Similarly, we can get. So AB by this I got. This PQ parallel to EF I written here. First, I'll take PQ is parallel to DF. PQ parallel to DF. What will become? BA or AB. BA divided by ED is equals to BA divided by ED, then BC divided by EF. BC divided by EF. And so PQ parallel to DF I draw. Then I got this condition. If suppose I draw PQ parallel to D, I will get this what? AC divided by BC. Sorry, AC divided by DF is equals to CB divided by FE. BC divided by FE. Okay. Now by combining all these three, I will get. By combining these we get. What I can write here? By combining these three conditions, what I can write? AB divided by D is equals to AC divided by DF is equal to BC divided by EF. Okay. Now they given that when given we have written A equal to D, B equal to E, angle C is equal to F, and we proved that corresponding sides are in the same ratio. I got two conditions. Then automatically I can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. A for A, D for B, E, then for C, F. Okay. Hence proved it. Hence proved. Okay. So for A, no need of changing in proof. Okay, you can change in given only. Okay, given and a statement. So remaining as it is, you can write for AA.